Oh, hey there, good morning. It's almost 10 a.m. 10 a.m.? Yeah, almost 10 a.m. I'm filming this on my iPhone 15 Pro Max because, I just don't feel like having the big camera out, the good camera out. I'm like, you know what? This has a pretty good camera, so let's just do it. I put a lot of pressure on myself to always try to make my stuff look really good and like cinematic and all that. And I think what I've just realized is that, especially the way YouTube is today, it's like it doesn't really matter. Like, as long as your audio is good, which I hope the audio is good, I don't have my mic hooked up. Video looks great, and I think most people don't care about that unless you're obviously going for something very cinematic, which vlogs, the way I vlog, I don't really vlog cinematically. I just kind of like show you guys what I'm doing today and all that. I don't need like, some ridiculous, crazy camera and lens and all that in 8K and shit to show you guys me making protein waffles, right? I'm trying to get myself in the headspace of just like vlogging more, making more videos, just trying to really pay attention to this channel a lot more. I've neglected it for a while. And I get in these spurts of, like right now, the last couple of days, I felt these little spurts of inspiration to do better on the channel and really pay attention and keep uploading, But then I get depressed a lot and I get like down. I'm like, what's the point in doing this? I don't feel like doing any of this. I would love to show you guys more of like the ins and outs of like being in the band, being on tour and, setting up and all that stuff. But it's like, when I'm doing those things, I have a hard time thinking about like setting up my camera and then doing the thing. I'd rather just do the thing and get it done, And it's like really hard for me to get out of that mindset. By the time I'm ready to grab the camera, all the interesting stuff has been done, and then it's just me talking. And it's just sort of like, I don't know, what's the point in posting that? I know some of you guys like when I do videos like that, just kind of talk about stuff, but like I want to show you guys things too. So I don't know. And here I am rambling. So a lot of this probably just gonna get cut out. Today I'm baking protein waffles, and I didn't actually make them. I just bought them from the store and put them in my toaster. Is it Kodiak? I think I threw away the box already. Got the bear on it. Just trying to be better all around. Food, work, family, hustle, all the things. I'm getting older, and I guess I kind of feel like I'm hitting a midlife crisis. I'm starting to worry a little bit more about where this is all headed. I don't want to be broke in 20 years. I want to have a healthy retirement. Not that I ever want to retire from this because I love my job, but being in a touring band in a van or a bandwagon half the year, it's exhausting, and it gets more exhausting the older that I get. I'm just not looking forward to doing this when I'm 64. I hope I'm still making music and making videos and doing things like that, but yeah, I don't want to be traveling in a fucking van in my 60s. That's not gonna work. And this is how I make money, so I need to like lean more into YouTube, create that revenue stream, bolster that a bit. I need to work on the, maybe writing songs for other people, pitching, things like that. Maybe I need to like visit Nashville a little bit. Like, I don't like country music, but I feel like I could write some country songs, or at least get the bones of a country song and then work with another, like a country artist to like really flesh it out. I feel like I could do that. Everybody's going to country now. That's where the money is. We want to make money. I've always hated country my whole life. I can appreciate some of the stuff, like, but the pop country specifically is just like garbage to me. Yeah, everybody's going country, dude. Like Beyonce, Posty, Lit went country several years back. Like, I've been saying this to my friends for years, that like eventually all music is gonna be pop country, with a hip hop flair, like trap beats and shit. I have to switch arms. I need to get my little vlog stick up. Everything is gonna be country at some point, and it's all happening right now. I don't like it. Like Post Malone, I love Post Malone, but I'm sitting this era out, dude. And maybe he's gonna stick with country. I don't know. I heard somewhere that he was always gonna be country. His plan was always to go country. So maybe that's it for me. But I do love his old stuff. Obviously, he's a great guy and things like that from what I've heard. But I just can't do the country thing. I just can't do it. But I'll write some country songs for other people to sing. I just need to figure out like where I'm going. Like this all has to add up to something. And I know I've said this stuff before on the channel. If you're new here, thanks so much. Hit the subscribe button. I can't specifically sing country songs. I'm just not into it. But I'll work on country music for other people. All right, I gotta eat these waffles. Let's get it. Let's get it. Just a puddle. This is how you do it right here. Just a puddle. You just dip it. And did I say I was trying to be healthy? All the videos in my feed for so long now are just all, videos about how to grow on YouTube. Like, if you want to grow on YouTube, make videos about how to grow on YouTube. I struggle to find how vloggers make any sort of living on YouTube without constantly making videos about how to grow or how much YouTube paid me or, 5 things I wish I knew before I started YouTube. I should probably make a video like that. How do I share my daily life and keep you interested? How do I get views up and keep my retention up and all that stuff if I'm not being educational? So I know I need to do some educational stuff. There's plenty of things I know about, like as far as like the music industry and how to record and all those things, but it's like my mind is all over the place all the time. But I don't know if I want my channel to just be like one thing, It's like it's how I am with my life. My life is just everything. I know a little bit about a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I feel like I could talk about lots of things, but there are certain things that one of the rule of thumbs is like, start a channel based around something you can talk about for like 2 hours or whatever the number is, but something you could just talk about endlessly that the ins and outs of completely. Make videos about that, and that's your thing, While I totally understand that advice, I agree with it even, it's just like, I don't want to box myself into anything. And I think that's, niche, and it's just, for me, I'm in a band. I make records for other bands. I tour. I make YouTube videos. I do all kinds of things. It's just hard for me to figure out like what it is, because I know the channel's lacking in something. There's not a whole lot of uniformity going around, but there's not a lot of uniformity going around in my life. That's just how I am. So it's like, they say be you, and it's like I am being me. I'm a fucking mess, The studio is a fucking mess. I want to be me, but I feel like I can't 100% be me. I don't think anybody's 100% themselves on this platform. I feel like they're definitely a character of themselves. They just figured out which character that is and what they want to be, So that's where I'm at. And the little punk rock kid in me doesn't want to settle for that. I want to do what I want to do. But then I suffer the consequences of not retaining an audience or not getting a ton of views. I don't know. That's just what it is. You have to be okay with those decisions. If that's how you want to be, you have to be okay with it. And, that's just how it is. So, I don't know. Getting older sucks.